Hey guys, so today I want to show you guys how I do my nails at home. I kind of did this home DIY hand spa with nail art. So these nails they're not stickers. I actually got a lot of compliments for them. I painted them myself with just regular nail polish, no gels, nothing. And I didn't really use any special nail supplies or nail products that helped me achieve this look. So I am going to show you guys how I did these. It's a little hard to film, so the angle might be a little off, but I tried my best to show you guys how I did these, and I got a lot of compliments for them. So I'm really happy with my nails even though I have nothing to do, and a lot of people are home. A lot of nail salons aren't open because of the pandemic, so I just thought I would show you guys how I do a home nail or hand spa with Manicure. So I used to do nail art to a lot of friends when I was in high school, and I was inspired by some trends on the web for unicorn clouds and kind of more pastel-y, patchy, kind of marbly, dreamy kind of look. And you can use whatever colors you like. I just dug out whatever nail polish I had because I've been going to nail salons and getting my nails done for a couple years already, so all my nail polish were a little older, but I just worked with whatever I had. I didn't really go out of my way to buy anything. I just bought some really basic nail polish like your top coat, bottom coat, whites, and other colors I just kind of looked for in my drawer. So let's go right into it. The first thing we're gonna do is, of course, clip my nails. They're pretty long at this point, so I'm going to clip them a little bit shorter. I do want to leave some space for the nail art. Okay, next thing I'm gonna do is filing. I know some people like to do it after they soak their nails so that it's a little softer, but I like to do it when it's dry. I feel like I get more control over the shape. I also like a more square shape. I don't like corners on it, but I like it to be a little more square than round. Alright, after we have clipped and filed our nails, we're ready to clean them. I'm gonna clean my hands thoroughly with some soap. To clean the nails, I'm also going to use a nail brush, and so I'm just gonna brush over the bottoms of my nails to clean from under the nail. So before we exfoliate, I'm going to wrap my hands in a towel that's soaked with hot water until the towel turns cold. This is gonna soften my hands so that we can exfoliate well later. Instead of pushing your cuticles back, you can use a nail brush and just lightly brush on top. Your cuticles should kind of rub off naturally. It will also come off when we exfoliate. So I don't recommend cutting your cuticles, just because if you cut it a little too deep and you bleed, your nail beds would really easily get infected. This is just a trick that I learned that I wanted to share with you guys. If you feel like the towel didn't soak enough, you could also soak your hands in some warm water. That would also do the trick. Our hands are clean and I'm ready to exfoliate. Today I'm going to use a coffee scrub that I am going to mix myself. This is ground coffee that we had earlier in the morning, and I'm just gonna add 1 part of sugar to 3 parts of coffee and 1 part of olive oil. Mix it all together and it should form kind of like a crumbly paste consistency. Next, I'm going to take a heapful teaspoon of this coffee ground mixture, rub it around my hands, the back of my hands, everywhere, even up to my forearm. Just exfoliate your hands with this. I used olive oil because I didn't have coconut oil with me, but also because it will not clog the drain. Then I'm just wiping this all off and rinsing my hands. Then for moisturizing, I'm using the fresh Seaberry Nourishing hand cream and just squeezing a little and rubbing it all over my hands. The olive oil in the exfoliating scrub did help moisturize, but I always like to put a little more. To maximize the absorption of the cream, I'm just wrapping my hands in some warm towel again and letting that rest. And we are now ready for painting our nails. First step is always base coat. So I'm using the Innisfree green bottom and top coat. This doubles up as my top coat later on. I was just not bothered to buy two, but you can use whatever base and top coat that works for you and just put that on. This is a really old bottle of Essie's Lapis of Luxury, and I'm just putting 2 coats on as the base color. Onto the top pattern, I'm using some sponge tip applicators that came in eyeshadow palettes, and I never use them for eyeshadows, so I use them for nail art. The first color I'm using is the Berry M Gel High Shine Nail Paint in Rose Hip. This is also a nail polish that I bought a couple years back, and I'm just using the sponge tip applicator to sponge on some cloud looking things. I realized that it's a little more off-white and is not that pink, so I'm just gonna put some on. Next color is the Essie Gel Couture in Mise on Garde. You can use whatever pastel colors you like. These are just what I happen to have. So just work with whatever you have, and every nail art is unique and every one of my fingers is unique. The great thing about this nail art is that it does not have to be perfect because it's meant to be imperfect. Onto the white. This is the Innisfree green nail in a white color. For the white color, I'm a little more particular because it looks like clouds. So I am just kind of dabbing it across in kind of a horizontal motion, so it looks a lot more clouds in the sky versus just patches. Lastly, I'm putting this Purple Sprinkles by Sephora. It was in their Hello Kitty collection, and just adding a little dimension to it. This polish is purpley sparkles. So I'm just adding it to the bottom of the cloud to give a little bit of shadow and dimension and bling to this. Finally, of course, top it all off with a top coat and using a Q-tip and some nail polish remover to just clean off the edges. This is an optional step. I do this before I go to bed at night anyways. Just putting on some nail oil and cuticle oil will help keep your nails healthy. Enjoyed that little tutorial. There are some products that I really wanted to show you guys that I really like to use for when I do my nails by myself, because I'm not like a real nail artist. I don't really have skills to do really intricate patterns that a lot of nail artists can do. I used to not like putting kind of gems or anything that makes my nails thicker than they are, because it's just really annoying. I find it really hard to work with those additions and stickers on. But I found these Innisfree self-nail stickers that are kind of jewel themed, and I am absolutely in love with these. These are so easy to use, and they just instantly jazz up any plain nail polish job. I find it hard to kind of look for them. I bought these while I was in Korea, but I know Innisfree does have other kinds of nail stickers that you might want to look into. But I think their quality are one of the best that I've seen so far, and their style is one of the ones that I actually look for, and they're not like tacky, because gems and crystals that you stick on your nails can be a little tacky and cheesy, but these just look so chic and elegant. Okay, the next ones are stamps, nail stamps. I actually bought these a couple years back when I was in London. This is a London brand, and they sell these kind of stencils and stamps that you can be creative with. So this brand is Moyou London. This is the Daria, the Doodle, and this is Alice the Wonderland plate collection. So I am really into Alice in the Wonderland, and they have these really cute stamps that you can use. It's so easy to use. They have like a little card for you as well, and then also this is kind of like a medallion kind of looking nail art, and people are always surprised when I use the medallion how I did my nails. They thought I drew them on myself, and that is not true at all. It's the magic of these. It also comes with a stamp and a scraper, so easy to use. This is a scraper and a little stamp that's kind of rubbery and silky. What you do with these is just put a little bit of nail polish on the design that you want to stamp on your nails. Scrape it so that only the indented part, or like the edged part, has nail polish. Use the stamp it on, lift it, stamp it on your fingernail, and you're done. It's so easy to use, and it impresses so many people. They think that you drew it on yourself, but it's actually just a stamp. So yeah. Alright, so those are the two products that I would recommend you guys check out if you're into doing your own nails at home, but like me, not an artist, that you want to do something more creative and something that looks like you went out to do your nails. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!